Alright, well, here's another archive video. This is actually the first half of the last archive video I made. It started out with me messing around with this Canadian General Electric motor that I had made a video of, like, right after I would have made this clip. That's the one that made it onto YouTube. This, I don't know, I guess I just felt like this didn't make the cut, I don't know. Now, there's a reason why I'm talking about this motor. This ain't the motor that we're going to find in the shed here. I had already found this one, actually, I think that day. And then I had plugged it in and tested it out, and then I got my camera and started recording it here. Anyways, I'd found this one in that same shed, right? It used to be right about there, kind of beside the mouse shed. After I recorded this motor for a while, I had decided to go show you guys where I found this motor, but I was under the understanding that this was the motor that I used to play with when I was a kid. I don't know, maybe I played with this one a little bit, but the one that I remembered the most was that Hercules motor. But I was kind of stuck in memory limbo, and I just remembered I played with an electric motor and I tried to plug one in and it shot sparks everywhere. And I thought when I found this one, I thought this was it. But then when I go to show you guys where I found this one, I ended up finding the original motor that I used to play with, and I knew it because of just how it looked and the fact that it had that really long cord that I remembered. But like I said, I kind of forgot some of those details until I saw the motor. Then I just instantly remembered it. But anyways, so we're gonna fast forward here. Maybe someday I'll edit up this little review of this motor, if you can call it that, and upload it as an archive video, but I don't feel it's too important right now. See, I'm still diddling around with the motor. And, oh, okay, well, I guess that's wrong. That's not the video clip we're looking for. It's this one. And for whatever reason, these clips from my old Nikon take absolutely forever to load on this computer. Yeah, I was tripping out at how it would kind of start up by itself even though the capacitor was dead. Okay, here we go. So, again, we're going to rewind to the past to 8 or 9 years ago.
Show you where I found this.
Not even going to explain it, I'm just going to show you. And then, that's when I remembered that there's this old electric motor that I used to play with when I was a kid. Like right when we first moved here. And, like, I never came in here since I was a kid. All my toys are underneath that bathroom tile stuff. All my vehicle toys. The reason my voice probably sounds kind of jittery is because I'm getting kind of chilled now. Quite a lot of junk in here. Quite a lot. Some sort of seat deal. Whole bunch of old oil pails from my grandpa. This used to be his little shop, and it's collapsed now. I found an old heat lamp in perfect working order on that bench thing. And I found it underneath all this. This stuff got thrown on top of it, and then the roof collapsed, and it just protected it. I can't get over it. There's a whole bunch. There's a little tin can thing here. Tobacco cans, those are numerous around here. Clean flow. Diesel fuel oil conditioner. Prevents fouling of injector nozzles, piston heads, yada yada yada. A seat out of an old truck. Some old hockey sticks. My grandpa used to play hockey. On the old pail again. And you know what this is. This is some old oil. Oh my
goodness sakes. This is it. You guys just witnessed me finding my actual frickin' motor that I played with. Oh my gosh, that was a different motor. This is it. I remember it now. Look at that. You guys got to witness me finding my old childhood. The story with this thing, look at that. Oh, it's all seized now. Used to turn. Ugh. That sucks. We're gonna get her going now. The story with this thing, it's got a real long cord, has a plug-in on the end. I don't know where the heck that cord is, probably out under all that junk. But I was about 5 or 6. I was 5 or 6, and I took this motor in the house because it had a plug-in on it and I wanted to see if it worked. And I plugged it in, and that's why I plugged it in and there were sparks shooting everywhere. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't want to unplug it because it just kept shooting sparks out the plug-in. And then my mom was on the phone, but she come running in the porch and she shut the breaker off, and then I thought they threw it out, but Dad must have just threw it in here. Oh my goodness. I can't get over this. It's a Hercules. RPM 720, quarter horsepower, 115 volt. Alright, well, just in case there was somebody watching this video that actually wanted to see what the shed looked like before it collapsed, well, there it is. This picture would have been not too long after we moved here. This probably would have been 1998 or so, 97 or 98. That would have been around the age when I lugged that motor out of there and brought it all the way to the house and plugged it in. I remember it being an extreme struggle. Man, that motor felt like it was 2 million pounds when I was at that age. Move over to the next picture here. Shot of my mother and Twiggy. Actually, that's the day we brought him home. Yeah, that's what we were taking the pictures for. There's the shed again. It actually had electricity in it. It was just like my sheds. It had a cord coming out the side right there, and then it plugged into a plug-in that's on that pole. It just had a couple of outlets and one little light bulb that was right behind that window right there. Remember, there was a light switch and a plug-in combo. I guess there was one more plug-in over on this wall here, but I remember I played in that shed lots before it got filled up with lots of garbage. I used to just have my grandpa's junk in the back of the shed, and the whole front of the shed was still kind of usable. Anyways, unfortunately, that's kind of about the best tour video you're ever going to get of that shed, because I've never recorded inside of it. I never really thought about it back when the shed was still standing. It would have been really cool to fix all these old sheds up that used to be here. Like, if you think I've got lots of sheds now, you should have seen back when we moved here. There was basically just a row of sheds all the way. Pretty much. But they all slowly rotted and fell in one by one. But anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, you are a champ, and thank you for watching.